Lesson 5. Lower your interest rates. A major consumer group conducted a study to find out how easy it is to lower your credit card interest rate. 57% of those who simply telephoned their credit card company and asked for a lower interest rate got one instantly. This rate was anywhere from 7 to 10 points lower than their current rate. Getting your interest rate lowered depends on various factors. They are more willing to say yes if you meet most or all of the following conditions. Number 1, you have a good credit rating, meaning no late notations on your credit report and a good credit score. Number 2, you do not have a high debt-to-income ratio and you do not carry a big balance on your card. Number 3, you do not send in just the minimum payment required each month. Number 4, you have an excellent payment record with that particular creditor. Number 5, the credit card is not one that is categorized as subprime, meaning it is not an unsecured credit card or one marketed exclusively to those who have bad credit. Many people are surprised at how easy and quick it can be to get their credit card interest rates lowered. How easy is it? Just pick up the phone and call the appropriate number that appears on your credit card statement and ask for a lower rate. But before dialing, you need to make sure you are a good candidate for this strategy by doing some research. Visit the websites of the largest credit card issuers listed below to compare various credit card offers. Keep in mind that the interest rates they advertise prominently on their websites are reserved for those who earn a median income and have an excellent credit score. bankofamerica.com, americanexpress.com, discovercard.com, citibank.com, wellsfargo.com, bankone.com, capitalone.com, mbna.com, fleet.com, chase.com, firstunion.com. When you call to ask for a lower rate, your reasoning should be based on an argument such as you deserve it because you're an excellent customer or you're getting better offers from other banks. Here are a few telephone scripts you might use. Script 1. I've visited the websites of several of your competitors and insert the name of the bank here and this bank and found they are offering a, insert the interest rate, on purchases, which is, insert the points, lower than what I am paying for on my card. Are you willing to give me that rate? Script 2. I am requesting that you reduce my current interest rate of 16.9% to 8.9% so that it is in line with what is available in the current market. I feel that this is fair since at least 3 major other card issuers, insert the 3 issuers, are offering it to new customers like me who have an excellent credit rating. Script 3. I visited your website and noticed that you are offering a, insert the rate here, to attract new customers. I have been an excellent customer of yours for, insert the number of years, and would like to receive the same rate being offered to new customers. Script 4. I was about to sign up for a new credit card in the, insert the website, and thought I would call you and ask for a lower rate before doing so. If you don't give me that rate today, I will transfer my balance from your card to theirs as soon as I hang up the phone. Letters. If a telephone call won't work, odds are that the letter won't work either. We provide letters only because some people prefer sending a letter instead of phoning a credit card company. But note that sending a letter gives them a better opportunity to respond with a canned response refusing to lower your credit card interest rate. For copies of each of these letters, please visit www.debtreliefedge.com. Ask to speak to a supervisor. Credit card companies are aware that people are advised to call and ask for lower credit card interest rate, so they have instructed their phone representatives to give callers a canned response claiming that they can't give a lower rate any further. If this happens to you, ask to speak to a supervisor. There is no guarantee, but odds are higher that you will get better results with a supervisor. And remember, just because they say no today doesn't mean that they will say no 6 months from now or a year from now. If they say no, then transfer the balance to another card if you qualify to do so. If you don't qualify for a transfer because your credit score isn't high enough, then spend the next 6 months paying down as much debt as you can and paying all of your bills on time so that you can raise your credit score and qualify for a better interest rate. Keep calling and ask for a lower rate every 6 months and work while you work on improving your credit score. A 5-minute phone call to your credit card issuer can save you hundreds, even thousands of dollars in interest charges. There's no incentive for them to lower your rate unless you call. The squeaky wheel gets the oil, says Brad Dacake, a consumer advocate with the Massachusetts Public Interest Research Group. Not convinced that a credit card company will give you a lower interest rate just because you call and ask nicely? Check out the results of a national survey conducted by the U.S. Public Interest Research Group in March 2002. 50 consumers of all credit backgrounds called credit card issuers and asked for lower rates on their credit cards. More than half, 56%, scored lower rates. How low did the rates go? The 28 consumers who landed lower rates saw the APRs on their cards drop from an average of 16% to 10.47%. Slicing interest rates by more than 1/3 by making a quick phone call is pretty impressive. A handful of consumers did exceptionally well. One card holder from Colorado saw his 14.99% rate reduced to 0 for 6 months. That's quite a deal. Another card holder from New Mexico saw the APR on her card drop from 31.12% to 14.65%. Until she called, she had no idea she had been paying a penalty interest rate. She didn't realize that for 6 months she was paying this outrageous 31% interest rate, says Dacake, the principal author of the Rate Reduction Survey and Study. It can't hurt to ask. Why are card issuers so willing to cut interest rates for so many of their customers? For one thing, competition in the credit card industry is fierce. If you're a good customer, a credit card company is going to want to hang on to you. It costs them a couple $100 to acquire a new customer, and it's not so easy anymore, said Howard Strong, author of What Every Credit Card User Needs to Know. And thanks to Alan Greenspan, issuers can afford to make rate cuts for their customers. The Federal Reserve continues to cut interest rates, making it much cheaper for issuers to borrow the money they lend to customers. They can afford to give customers a break, Dacake says, and they'll do it to keep your business. While it's not quite a matter of ask and ye shall receive a lower credit score rate, it's pretty darn close. All the consumers who participated in the PIRG survey were given the following sample script. Hi, my name is, insert your name. I'm a good customer, but I have received several offers in the mail from other credit card companies with lower APRs. I want to lower my rate on my card, or I will cancel my card and switch companies. And that's it. Even folks who dread confrontations ought to be able to handle that. You only need to be assertive for a matter of seconds. Additionally, a lot of people would ask for a 10-point reduction, Dacake says. A lot of people aren't going to get that, but I think it's important to shoot high. Persistence really pays. Strong, who teaches a class for people with credit problems, encourages all of his students to call their credit card issues and ask for lower rates. Many do just that. How many are successful? I would say 3 out of 4 easy, Strong says. He encourages folks who are denied rate reductions to try again another day. You may reach a more cooperative customer service rep. You may be sent to an agent who specializes in keeping customers who are threatening to leave. Be persistent and make it clear that you'll close your account if your interest rate is not lowered. Persistence pays in these matters, Strong says. If the rep won't do it for you, ask for a supervisor. Keep your request simple. I personally like the line, "What can you do to help me out?" Strong says. Another classic negotiation line is, "Can you do any better?" If your card company won't budge, it's time to start looking for a better deal. BakeRate.com can help you search for card deals from issuers around the country. For a worksheet that shows you how to transfer a balance to a lower rate card without a hitch, visit www.debtreliefedge.com. You have to be prepared to move your account if they don't do anything for you, Strong says. Some of these places are really hardline. Not everyone who asks is going to get a lower interest rate, but longtime customers may have a better chance than newer customers. The consumers in the PIRG survey who saw their rates reduced had been with their card companies an average of 4 years. They were also using only 27% of their credit lines. Newer customers with higher balances may have a tougher time getting their interest rates knocked down, but it's still worth a shot. It's well worth a 5-minute phone call, Dacake says. Why would you want to pay even $10 more to your credit card company if you don't have to?